The best of high school sports is right here. Live from Studio A in Yuma, Arizona. Friday Night Lights starts right now. Sponsored by Exceptional Community Hospital.
Welcome to Week 13 of Friday Night Lights, sponsored by Exceptional Health. I'm Jalen Fogg, and Morgan Feller will be joining us momentarily live from Imperial High School. It's officially the first round of the playoffs in prep football, and we got you covered from all across the desert Southwest. We're starting, of course, in the Imperial Valley with the Imperial Tigers. Last week, Coach David Shaw's Tigers suffered their first loss on the year, and this week they look to bounce back as one of the top seeds in the Division II bracket against a 500 San Diego Cavers team. Let's head out to Shimamoto Simpson Stadium with those Imperial Tigers hosting a round one matchup in the Division II playoffs against those San Diego Cavers. After a quick drive from the Tigers, the Cavers would go to work. Screen pass to Kai Cooper, who makes a juke, evades the tackle, and has green grass in front of him, going to pick up a first down and then some. Moments later, in the red zone, sophomore QB Jaden Harris would flip a pass to Miles Johnson, breaking a couple tackles and muscles his way into the end zone for 6 as he comes in over and celebrates with his teammates. Imperial would struggle to get the ball moving early, but Santonio Ureña would roll to his right and find an open Mario Gaxiola for a solid. But the drive would stall out again with another punt, and the drive bombing through the air and swarming the Cavers. Imperial pins it deep into their own territory, and things would not go good for Imperial. After a botch snap right here, this leaves Harris rolling out, scanning the field, and he unloads deep with a shot down the field to Leo Morales. What a great play by the sophomore, but just moments later, he would move up the pocket and throw a jump pass here to Cooper, who is up with the open field, but no one's able to beat him here as he steps out of bounds at the 13 right here, and the Cavers would settle for a field goal, going up 9-0 in that first quarter. This game would get interesting down the stretch, and right here, the San Diego Cavers are up by 1 point in this amazing contest right here. Hopefully, we're going to try to get to Morgan Feller later on in our newscast, but into other action here all across the Imperial Valley. Let's pull up that full screen here from other action in the Imperial Valley here shortly, as I believe the Calipatria Hornets right here are down a little bit by 1 score. Let's pull up that full screen right here as they are down by 8 going into the fourth quarter against the Claremont Chieftains. They had an amazing matchup here early on in the season, with Calpat winning by 12 points, 68-56 in an absolute shootout going into the regular season, as we are going hopefully now to Morgan Feller live at Imperial.
Hey Jalen, I'm standing here live at Shimamoto Simpson Stadium. As you said, it was 9-0 in the highlight read. Maybe you can see the scoreboard here. It is now 21-14 with about 4 minutes left. Imperial is down 21-14. It was 9-0, like I said. They were able to orchestrate some drives. Gio Robles mossed 2 players for a touchdown. They forced a quick 3 and out and got the ball back, and then they struck fast again. Urena found a man deep for the touchdown to score their 2 touchdowns, but the Cavers have taken over in this game. The momentum has kind of switched, and they are driving with the ball. They're within the red zone now with 4 minutes left, so it's not looking too good for Imperial. They're going to need a comeback. They're going to need to get that momentum back and get their heads back in the game. That's what I got here for you now from Shimamoto Simpson Stadium with 4 minutes left in this one. Jalen, back to you in the studio.
As you can see, time winding down on that clock right here. San Diego having the ball, and hopefully Imperial's able to come away with a big stop and hopefully come away with the big victory at home. But we have plenty more prep football action coming your way, including the IVL champions who got bumped up to Division I to take a tough task on the road. We're marching down the field and picking up every first down along the way. More Friday Night Lights coming up right after this short water break.
Marissa's parents opened a youth savings account for her at Pima Federal Credit Union. And with the help of our Good Grades program, her savings grew with every academic achievement. Her teen debit card helped teach her the importance of budgeting and spending wisely. And as she prepares for college, she's now ready for her first car loan. Plus, with our mobile app, she can easily manage her finances on the go. Pima Federal is here for you throughout your financial journey. Visit our website today to learn more.
Hi, I'm pulmonologist Dr. Jamie Rutland. Did you know we take 20,000 breaths a day? And when we inhale, we invite all the contaminants in the room into our airways? Indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times worse than outdoors. Meet the Air Doctor. It's your prescription for clean air and the only hospital-grade air purifier equipped with advanced Ultra HEPA filters proven to improve your indoor air quality and overall health. I can confidently tell you that if it's in your air, it's in your body. Check this out. This would have been in your lungs.
And now you can breathe better with this exclusive TV-only offer. Save 40% now on your hospital-grade Air Doctor.
What makes Air Doctor hospital grade? Well, it's a triple filtration, including an Ultra HEPA filter that removes virtually 100% of the smallest and most dangerous contaminants down to 0.003 microns, including mold spores, pollen, smoke, pet dander, even bacteria and viruses that make you sick. That's 100 times smaller filtration than ordinary HEPA purifiers. That means you can breathe easy, knowing your family can get relief from allergies and asthma and reduce airborne diseases.
Look what the Air Doctor trapped. I wouldn't want my kids breathing this in.
Air Doctor takes the guesswork out of clean air. A pre-filter captures large particles. The carbon filter removes smelly odors, dangerous gases, and harmful volatile organic compounds. The Ultra HEPA filter captures microscopic contaminants, even bacteria and viruses. And the Air Doctor smart sensors measure pollutants, automatically adjusting the filtration.
It's pulling the pollutants out, it's pulling the allergens out, it's even pulling the toxic chemicals that our cleaning products leave behind.
Call or go to tryair40.com now. Get 40% off our best-selling air purifier. Plus, every Air Doctor comes complete with our 30-day Breathe Better money-back guarantee.
Call 1-800-352-8316. That's 1-800-352-8316. Call now.
Join us for FNL, sponsored by Exceptional Community Hospital. You're watching Friday Night Lights, home of football from across the desert Southwest.
Welcome back to week 13 of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jalen Fong, and during the commercial break, just got notification that Cal Patriots scored another touchdown but failed on their two-point conversion. We are midway through the fourth quarter in that one, 28-26, and hopefully let's see if the Cal Patriots can come away with the victory right there at home. Moving on, despite securing the Imperial Valley League Championship, the 11-seeded Hopeville Vikings hit the road against 6-seeded Oceanside Pirates. The Pirates are familiar with winning the league as well, claiming the top spot in the past 2 seasons. There are those IVL champions coming into the Division I bracket as an underdog, taking on a 6-4 but battle-tested Oceanside Pirate team. Things did not start off well for the Vikings in this one. Third down, Pirate quarterback Robert Parada scrambles into the left and finds the receiver with a nice floating pass. That's Noel Hernandez, who makes a couple Vikings defenders miss and marches all the way to the end zone for a 7-0 lead early. Hopeville would punt on their next possession as well, and the Pirates would not waste any more time, passing this one to S.J. Polemy, pouncing it to the outside and quickly making it 14-0, and not the start that Jason Turner wanted for his Vikings squad. Those Vikings, though, would not quit right there on the ensuing possession, handing it off to who else? Enrique Pollo Armas, making a couple of tacklers miss, going all the way up to midfield before being dragged down. Vikings would face another third down deep inside Oceanside territory, and who else? Alonzo Cuevas would take this one himself and slide inside the 10-yard line, putting it deep inside the Pirates' red zone. That's where they would capitalize with some trickery up on their next play, a fake to Armas, and instead a handoff to Andre Gonzalez, and the sophomore gets to the left pylon and finds his way into the end zone. Hopeville would fail on their two-point conversion, however, to make this one 14-6. Vikings would continue to fight in this one. As we last checked, they are still trailing in that fourth quarter, and that's why we're going to have our sports director Sam Kirk live out in Oceanside. Sam, how's it going out there?
Jalen, it's emotional night here for these hopeful Vikings. An amazing season heading into this game, 9-1, an Imperial Valley League title. We're put in the CIF Division I and tasked with a really good Oceanside team tonight who are ready for Enrique Armas and these Vikings. They shut down the run game pretty much for all 4 quarters, hurting the Vikings to just 14 points, where they managed to put up 35 on this tough Holtville defense, though. But what a game it really was in that first half. A little bit of back and forth football. Enrique Armas actually had an onside kick, so maybe didn't get involved with the run game, but did help Hopeful in the first half stay with one score at the end of the first half. And then in that second, things unfortunately got a little bit away from those Vikings, and then Oceanside ran away with it, winning this one again, 35-14. Ultimately, still a more than wonderful year for Holtville, winning the IVL title after not being in this league for decades. So, all in all, Jason Turner and this team should be more than proud of what they accomplished here this season, even though tonight didn't go their way. They truly proved themselves this year, and we'll see them be a force in the IVL for years to come. Reporting here from Oceanside High School, Sam Kirk, KYMA Sports. Back to you, Jalen, in the studio.
And to El Cajon High School, where another Imperial Valley squad in action tonight. The Brawley Wildcats facing off against those Christian Patriots. Let's put up that full screen right there as we are looking at a pretty decisive victory for those Christian Patriots. They're up big by 17, 30-13 in the fourth quarter. Brawley Wildcats looking for a miracle right here. Don't know if they're going to be able to get it, but nonetheless, a great season for Bert Esposito in his first year at the helm. We're not going to go too far away. There's more Friday Night Lights on the way, including a highlight from a Yuma team that made it to the 4A playoffs for 24 straight seasons. We'll be right after this.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on News 11. Go Shamrocks!
Welcome in, everybody. I'm Manoa Tiasasopo, and here's what's coming up Monday on Sunrise. The Collins Dictionary just picked its word of the year, and it's all about AI. We'll tell you what vibe coding means and why it's making waves in the tech world. Plus, Thanksgiving dinner made easy. Amazon is serving up a full holiday meal for just $25, and you don't even have to leave your house. We'll tell you more about this meal deal. You can find these stories and more only on Sunrise.
As we naturally age, many people are getting zero amount of this incredible and unique substance. That's when we start seeing an impact in our joints, skin, nails, and even our digestion.
People ask me, Dr. X, what is the #1 supplement I should be taking? My answer is multi-collagen protein.
People's reactions to me, people were like, what are you doing? What is going on? You look amazing. You have a glow about you.
What makes Ancient Nutrition Multi-Collagen stand out from other brands? 10 types of collagen. It's grass-fed, pasture-raised with vitamin C and probiotics. It's proven to reduce joint discomfort rapidly, continuously, and persistently. It improves the appearance of crow's feet after 4 weeks and improves skin tone after 8 weeks. And it promotes hair thickness, growth, and a reduction in hair breakage.
It has transformed everything from my hair. Like, my hair was starting to kind of just, come out, and I don't have that anymore. My skin feels amazing.
Call the number on your screen and find out how to get a free bottle when you order, plus free shipping and our 30-day money-back guarantee. And as a bonus, we will include Dr. Josh Axe and Jordan Rubin's revolutionary book, Multi-Collagen Makeover, free with your order, plus free shipping and free returns.
I have implicit trust in Dr. Axe because the plan worked. I'm living proof of it.
This is the collagen protein that is backed by clinical studies. It's what my family uses, it's what I use, and I know you're going to benefit in a big way as well.
Love the results or get your money back. This special TV offer is not available in stores. Call the number on your screen or go online now.
You're watching Friday Night Lights, home of football from across the desert Southwest.
Welcome back once again. We want to give a special thank you to our sponsor, Exceptional Community Hospital. We've covered a lot already, but we are not done yet because the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks are in the playoffs for the 24th straight year. Head coach Vernon Smith and the Rocks are not going to go down easily against a tough Millennium squad on the road. Those Shamrocks traveled up to Goodyear for their first conference 5A playoff game, and they would have to take on those Millennium Tigers, as we mentioned. Yuma Catholic led the game and would not take long to make some noise as sophomore Ian Leonard bursts up the field and squeezing through the hole, making room to run as he eventually is tackled inside Millennium territory down at the 41-yard line. But YC is forced to punt, and the Tigers did not waste any time getting down the field, taking a deep shot in stride for a touchdown. Right here, look at him go in for the score. Shamrock said two can play that game as well, as Nashot airs this one out to Brody Eamon, beating down the man and getting a 42-yard completion, putting YC in prime position as momentum would be carried into the red zone and over the goal line by Maximiliano Orozco, getting Yuma Catholic on the board. On the ensuing kickoff, Hendrik Siqueiros maintains his lane and while tracking the ball carrier, goes for the tackle and punches the ball out loose. Shamrocks with a comer inside of enemy territory. And after piecing the whole drive, who else but Jose Polk taking the handoff to the outside and strolling it into the end zone for another YCTD. Shamrocks continue to go back and forth and would pull off the upset on the road, 35-28. Here, what an amazing victory for Yuma Catholic. Playoff action will keep on rolling next week as two local squads who earned byes in their respective first rounds will be hitting the gridiron at home. Gila Ridge, who earned the 6th seed in the AIA 4A playoffs, will head to Estrella Foothills or play either the winner of Estrella Foothills and Saguaro, and the Central Spartans, who earned the number 1 seed in the Division 3 playoffs, will play the winner of Bishops and Montgomery. We'll have coverage from both of those games coming up next Friday night, including all the winners from those first round matchups. And before we go, we want to make sure we have a final score for you right here, 52-0. Palo Verde Yellow Jackets, Wally Grant's Yellow Jackets winning as they're the number 2 seed in Division 5 AA in San Diego section. A huge victory for them as they will go host Mount Empire, possibly going into round number 2. And as we sign off, we want to leave you with today's best and give you a special thank you to our sponsor, Exceptional Community Hospital, and give a special tip of a cap to all of our viewers and for joining us week in and week out. Special shout out to our manager, Dave Miller, our news director, Ernesto Romero, and all of our